Welcome aboard, Alan Ray. Put in the chat, you ready to take a ride? Julian's in the house. Welcome aboard. I'm your captain, Mr. Moderator. We're going to fly into Christina Nicci Studios. We got clear skies in the workout gym. It's about 71 degrees. We'll be flying about 3 feet off the ground. Hey, Joni. Are you ready to take a ride? Less than a minute for takeoff. Absolutely, Julian. Sorry for the delay. We couldn't log in on Amazon. Something's going on with the app. We got less than 30 seconds for takeoff. Let's arm the engines. We got Troy in the house. Welcome, Troy. Are you ready to take a ride? It's time for takeoff. Over here on your left, we got a refrigerator. We also got my old school bicycle from 1967. Let's ride. Very tight space, guys. Alexa, turn off the body shop. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at my clock that my mother gave me back in the day, and also a 1936 phonograph. Welcome to Nicci Studios. Let's give you another view, guys. Don't ever
All
touch
right.
that.
All right, guys, we're doing something new today. Let me say hello to everybody first of all.
Say hello to everybody. Gina Capone in the house. Evan's in the house. How you doing, Evan? We got Sam in the house. Louis G in the house. How you doing? Troy's in the house. Alan Ray DeBay. Much love to y'all.
Everybody is here. Julian says he's been waiting since 3:30. We had some technical issues, guys. So let me say hello to everybody. So Alan Ray DeBay is here. Rosalinda Joni. Julian says she's gonna come out dressed as a mermaid. Sort of, kind of. Jonathan from Texas. I need to get some water. Like, this wetsuit is for real keeping me super warm. Evans. Hello, Evans. Gina. Hey, Gina. Gina says, what's happening? Evans is laughing at me. Hey, Rosalinda. There's the scuba diver. Are we under the sea, Nicci? Under the Nicci sea? We are. So let me get some water, guys. I'm like so thirsty right now. This is like not even funny. Hold on. We have been like struggling with the live. Oh my gosh. All right. So we've got like so many crazy things in the carousel. Let me go ahead and take these fins off because that's definitely gonna help out a lot actually. So Christina, you're going to go crazy. So I figured I'd do a scuba dive live since I have like a bunch of new gear. I haven't even used any of it yet. We literally bought all this brand new gear because I needed to update kind of like my whole wardrobe and stuff. So for scuba diving. All right, let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat. And I am definitely in the middle of this. After I'm done going over like all the scuba diving stuff, I'm definitely gonna change real quick and then we'll go over like the coffee stuff. But let me put some of this stuff down. All right, so cool. I've got all my gear on. This is like my BCD, this is my wetsuit. And the cool thing is that you can actually get all this stuff here on Amazon, just period, I could say Amazon Live, but Amazon in general. Take the duck shoes off. I know, oh my gosh. It's like heat on top of heat. So actually I'm good right now, surprisingly. I'm not like hot, I was just like super thirsty. But let me show you guys what we got going on here. So this is actually a Tusa mask. These are actually made in Japan. Really good quality, so I'm gonna highlight that. So they come in different colors. Here's the thing with masks, guys. Masks are very much personal preference, and you know, even though this one fits me perfectly, this maybe might not fit someone else the same, if that makes sense. Now, however, this model in particular, Gina says, I got Mikey a wetsuit from Amazon, he loves it. That's awesome. Yeah, the wetsuits are great. This is actually brand new, I haven't worn it yet, or used it yet, I should say. But this one right here, so this one, they boast that it's supposed to fit every face, unlike a lot of masks. So this one actually has a very flexible skirt. It's actually got a soft skirt. There are some that have bigger skirts and that are actually more, I wanna say not as flexible. So this right here, I thought, hold on a second. Jonathan says, I thought this live was gonna be in Key West, right next to an extinct Loch Ness monster. No. So this one is supposed to, they say it's supposed to fit every face because it really contours and molds because of the soft skirt that they use, unlike a lot of masks. So anyway, they do come in different colors. I prefer, just as just a little tip, if any of you are looking at getting into scuba diving, you'll notice if you get one of those masks where they're clear in this area and not a dark color, they tend to get really dingy just from a lot of dives. So I actually upgraded and got a black skirt and a black frame. So Morgan says, I'm taking open water scuba certification class this summer, so I'm excited to hear your recommendations. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for you, Morgan. So I got certified back in, wow, I think 2008 as an open water diver. And then I went ahead and I loved it so much that I went ahead and got my advanced open water. And then I went on and I got rescue diver, so I'm a certified rescue diver, and then I kept going and I got a dive master. And so my next level is gonna be, I would like to do instructor and eventually master diver, which is different from dive master. So right now I'm a dive master. I can teach classes or help teach classes. Also, help with like tours and groups and stuff like that. So I can actually help out the actual instructors. But yeah, so these are great. The Tusa is actually very comfortable. And like I said, unlike a lot of masks, these are, they basically say they're gonna fit any face. So my husband, Mr. Moderator, actually got one of these as well. And we have two definitely very differently shaped faces and sizes, and the exact same one fits his face perfectly as well. So I believe he got red. You look very professional as a scuba diver. Thank you. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely very rewarding, but it can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. They always recommend having like what's called a dive buddy. So you always want to be diving with someone. You always want to have like your buddy check where, you have your buddy check like all of your different things, all of your gear, make sure everything's on properly and tightened up. And then I'm gonna open up, let me tell you, I'm gonna take this off just so I can kind of talk a little bit or move around a little bit better. So I'm gonna skip over a couple things real quick and show you guys the BCD. So this is the Ziegel Xena BCD. I'm actually going to upgrade eventually. Let me stand up so I can show you guys. So, and we can probably, well, I don't know which camera angle's gonna be better, but so basically this right here, this vest portion, you can get in like all these different colors and even patterns. So I'm probably gonna upgrade and get like a teal thing right here. And I think that'd be like really cute because it kind of will go with like all of my gear. Let's see here. So, okay, Julian has a question. Julian, what is your question? And let's see here. Rosalind's asking, you're talking to Julian, got it, all right. Gina says, where my husband's family lives in Grand Cayman has great scuba diving. Yes, I've definitely heard that's a good area. Ask me, Julian, can you wear prescription goggles for people that wear glasses? No, there's no prescription masks, so you have to wear like some sort of contacts or something like that. And not that I'm aware of, and there could be something with another company out there. I have not come across any, but if you guys, if you come across any, let me know, because I'd love to spread the word. You would be so scared because underwater is so deep where the scary sharks are. So Rosalinda, when we went to, this is really cool. So when we went to the Keys and I went diving, there was actually not a huge shark, but definitely a good sized shark. And it was like right up above us, but it left us alone. It was just kind of swimming along doing its thing. And we were actually further down. We were down where like the coral was and a lot of like the fish and stuff like that. So the other tropical fish. So it was pretty far above us. But yeah, so this is the Ziegel Xena BCD. This is actually going to inflate with air. This is what you hook your tank to. Now, I like this. I used to have one that didn't have the zipper right here. It's actually very comfortable. You have your second air source and your inflator right here. So this is actually ultimately gonna be where you hook one of your hoses, and you are gonna be able to also inflate your air, so inflate your BCD. So this way, if you are at the surface and you don't wanna sink down and you're still getting your mask on and stuff while you're in the water, if you inflate this, then this will keep you up. It'll actually inflate all of this here with like air, and it'll keep you up. Now, there's a couple things that I have hooked on here, a couple extra things. It doesn't come out with all these extra stuff. This is defog for your mask. You're going to need it. It's just something that happens when you dive. let's see here. Gina says, I was inches away from a shark in Mexico where saltwater and freshwater combined. That sounds crazy. Rosalind, no, I was not scared. There's something about scuba diving is very, very peaceful and very calming. Once you learn how to scuba dive and you learn how to be neutrally buoyant, you are basically, you are light as a cloud. You feel like you are literally floating. And it is just an amazing feeling. It is so peaceful. It is so calming. It's kind of like it's like you forget those fears in a sense, if you have them, and you just really, the beauty of where you are and just that feeling is just, it just kind of takes over and just makes it so peaceful. Thank you so much for that follow, Morgan. I bet Cairo would be a great scuba diver. He's so fearless. That would be a Naya. Cairo is a little, he's a chicken. He's a chicken dog. Oh, were you inside of that metal cage? No, I did not do any cage diving. No, I wasn't in any middle cage. I was down below just swimming around. Shark was just doing its thing. The shark probably saw Mr. Modern and got scared. He was actually on the boat at the time, so he was not with me. So, all right, so this right here, this is actually pretty comfortable. They come in different sizes. This one is the extra small. If any ladies are out there, this is actually made to fit and contour ladies. They do have a men's version, just FYI. But these you can tighten these down right here. And you can also loosen them. So you can loosen them by pulling them up. Really easy to use, and it's especially important if when you're under the water, you want to make sure that everything is easy to adjust, right? And then you just pull down if you want to tighten. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit because I don't want to have it too tight. And then once you're loosening, like all these things down here, so these right here, of course you can just unzip it if you want to, but all of these have adjustments. So you've got like these on the side right here. So if you pull up, see how it's going to loosen? So now it's looser, and you just tighten it just like this, right? Same thing with like these on the side right here. So you can pull it and actually loosen that up and then tighten it just by pulling right here. Unzipping, super easy, guys. I'm actually gonna switch my mic and put it on my suit. But this is how easy it comes off. It's pretty awesome. I'll talk about the wetsuit too in a minute. But your air tank is gonna go, I'll show you in a sec. Let me hook this to something, and then I'll show you guys. So, I saw Christina's muscles and said, nope, I ain't messing with her. Let's see, maybe if I put this, I'm gonna put this right here with you guys for a second, I think. Well, maybe right here. Let me know if this is okay with you guys. This should be okay. We'll see. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I have to temporarily put this on the zipper while I'm chatting with you guys. Then I don't recommend scuba diving for people that have type 1 diabetes like me because the high risk of hypoglycemia. I would love to, but because of that, I'm scared. That makes sense, Gina. Because the shark was scared of itself or the water, says Jonathan. I can see now on a future live stream, Christina versus the shark. So I'm actually looking into the possibility, well, there is a possibility of streaming while scuba diving, and all I gotta do is get like this special wire. So I'm planning on doing that next time we go scuba diving. So I think that would be kind of fun. All right, so this right here, so this connects, this is actually where your tank goes. And you can obviously tighten it and everything. You've got your handle right here. So yeah, this is actually for extra weight. Like the lead sandbag, or not the lead sandbags, the lead bags. That's usually what I use if you need extra weights and stuff like that. So there are different areas where you put your weights. You've got your pockets right here, so you can add your weights in here. Weights are gonna be, you wanna add your weights, by the way, and the hose is in here too. Like I said, this is all brand new. But you definitely wanna, you're going to need some weights. You can't just put on strap on one of these and expect that everything's gonna work out and you're gonna become buoyant. You have to actually add some weights depending on how buoyant and how non-buoyant you are. Everybody's different. Muscle mass matters, fat mass matters, obviously size, all that stuff matters. So, I love snorkeling. How you describe scuba is how I feel snorkeling is so peaceful. It's so funny that you mentioned that, Gina. I prefer scuba. Like I was a little more concerned with the when I went snorkeling because I can't see fully everything around me. I feel like I was at a disadvantage, and I'll never forget the time I went snorkeling in Mexico, and this is before I had even gotten into scuba diving, right? And I was like in between, you know, like looking down in the water with your mask and then looking ahead so you can see where you're going and you're swimming. And I looked up for a second to see where I was and where the boat was. And I looked down and there's a freaking huge barracuda literally right next to me with its teeth and everything. So I feel like I'm at a disadvantage if I'm snorkeling just because I can't fully see everything around me all the time. And so I feel like with scuba diving, I'm a little bit more in control, at least in a sense. Technically, you're not really in control, but you can see your surroundings. And so that was a little bit freakier, I guess, for me in a sense. But yeah, so, all right. So the next thing in the carousel, I was next to a barracuda also. Yeah, it's crazy. They're like everywhere. So the Apex, these are actually like military grade fins. And let me put this down over here. These are gonna be like all of our stuff that we put our dive gear in. We opted for Pelican because Pelican's awesome and it's gonna be buoyant in water. So if you drop it, it's gonna keep your gear protected. We'll go over some of this stuff too. So, okay, Mr. Mott's and Navy SEALs use this one right here. So these are, when I upgraded, like I said, I haven't used these yet. These are significantly of a little bit more of a smaller profile fin. If you've ever seen your fins before, some of them can be quite long, and then you might, like my other ones had split fins. Split fins, they're good for speed and stuff like that. Some people prefer split fins, some people don't. Split fins are a little bit harder to kind of maneuver around once you put them on and you're in the boat. So, and they're also more flimsy. So these are supposed to give you some great power. They're really strong right here, and they're not as like flexible. So it's gonna be a little bit more of a different feel, but these are very, I mean, they're very high quality, and these are gonna be obviously the open toe, open in the back right here, because you're gonna need to wear these with a boot. So these are not like the full fins where it's like a shoe and everything all combined. So I actually prefer this kind just because I feel like they're a little bit easier to use. They don't scratch against my ankles because I've got my boots on. And I'll show you guys what boots I have too. I have the Mares, and they're actually next in the carousel. So let's see here. Let me catch up to, oh, very pretty, nice girl. I would be so freaked out. I used to play a PlayStation game with Navy SEALs called SOCOM. Rosalind, I love Mexico, one of my favorites. Yeah, we've been a couple times, but I really, we actually have some friends out in the Florida Keys that actually work with the dive shop. So, and he's even past instructor. I think he's like, he's done like tech diving, cave diving, all that stuff. And so whenever we go, I feel like really comfortable. You always, in my opinion, you should always go with someone that's even more experienced than you, you know, for safety reasons. I would never dive just with a dive buddy. I've always dived with a group. I feel like it's safer. If anything goes down, you know, usually somebody out of all the people that you're with has extra stuff and extra equipment. But we got some other fail-safe stuff just because it's such a, it can be a risk. So that's why it's important to make sure that you know what you're doing and you get the proper equipment. And so that's why I'm sharing with you. I've used definitely other equipment before, and so I'm excited to share with you guys and kind of give you the reasons on why I picked certain equipment versus others. So the closest I've come to the canned Fish's canned tuna when I go to Walmart and buy groceries. Yes, he does dive. He does dive. He is an open water certification. So I feel like I'd be scared if I was next to a minnow. No way, no way. I'm gonna take these off so you guys can see. I've got socks underneath. Normally you would not wear them with socks, but I just did not want to walk around barefoot after I took everything off. So these are the Mares. They do not come in female or male sizes. They're unisex. So, I mean, well, I take that back. They're basically gonna go by male sizes, by men. So what you wanna do is just kind of, every female can fit into a man's shoe. You just have to know your size. So this right here is a 6. I've still got a little wiggle room. I mean, technically, if they had half sizes, a 5.5 would be awesome. But I always like to have a little bit of room, especially with scuba diving, because you are moving your foot around a lot. And you also have them up against like this piece right in here. So I feel like you don't want to have a super, super tight fit, but you do want them to fit comfortably and nice, right? So these right here are very flexible. They do have different types of boots. I used to have one that was more like a walking boot in a sense. It was like a hybrid. It's like a boot and a diving shoe at the same time. So like, because I used to dive with like in a quarry a lot, and so we'd have to actually go up a hill and down a hill walking with all of our gear. And so I was not using these, I was using another kind. But for these are really good. Like I said, they're very flexible. They're kind of like one of those like water shoes in a sense, but they're made specifically for scuba diving. So they're gonna be a little bit tighter around your ankle here because you don't want anything loose. And that's because when you're wearing something, especially, when you're diving, you are going to lose body temperature a lot quicker than you would on land. So you want to have your gear you want to actually have it so tight, like super tight. Like this is actually very tight. You do not want to have it baggy in any way, shape, or form. You want it very form-fitting because it defeats the purpose of the wetsuit and the attire. So. Mr. Mott, I'm about to buy the Mevo 3-pack. Been watching tons of videos on it on YouTube. I don't know what the Mevo, I think I know what the Mevo is. That's that, the wireless thing, right? So, okay, what else can I show you guys? I actually got a bunch of stuff in here, but I got a really cool gadget I'm gonna show you in a second, but I'm gonna skip over and show you guys the Zeagle. So, I actually have a dive computer that I just bought, and actually, this is literally awesome. Like,
hey,
this is probably the most.
Hey, Christina. Yeah, Gina, that's a win. Tyler's got that. That's definitely a good start for sure. So let me know how you like it.
Hi, awesome mom. So this is the Garmin Descend M2. What is it? MK2i. So it's going to have the transmitter. I know, Mr. Mod. Mr. Mod's telling me to highlight, but I'm gonna go over this in just a second. So this right here is, this is another thing you wanna have, in my opinion, if you are diving, even though technology has come very far, and I have only been diving before solely relying on a dive computer, but I thought that since I'm gonna be doing even more scuba diving, I just really wanna make sure that I'm well protected. And so, if anything else fails, if my dive computer happens to fail, then I have a backup. And so this is a pressure gauge. This is gonna be where you hook this to your BCD. So that little jacket thing that I took off. You wanna, in my opinion, you should always have a fail-safe, something that is manual, something that is not gonna fail you. This is directly hooked to your BCD and your air source. So if for some reason your transmitter fails on you, you've got this, right? Now, I will tell you, I haven't heard of any issues with this, but you really, really, really don't play around with your life. Just get a backup, get something manual, and this way you're good to go. Now, this right here is seriously next level. It is not just a dive computer. It is a friggin' fitness watch of all fitness watches. I'm not even joking. Like, it's amazing. It is so amazing. And we'll give that a highlight. Actually, I think that's at the beginning here. Let's see. Here it is, the Garmin Descent. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday. You too, awesome mom. What's been going on? So the Garmin Descent, I actually tested it out just by working out, and I compared it to my Apple Watch, and I will tell you, and here's the thing, with calories burned, if you're using something specifically for calories burned, I would not rely on that to be 100% accurate. None of the fitness trackers are 100% accurate, so I just want to point that out, all right? What's going to be accurate is your body, and unfortunately, there's absolutely no way that we can 100% know, accurately exactly how many calories, right? But this gives you some idea. This does have a heart rate monitor, which is quite unique from a lot of dive computers. No other dive computer that I have ever used before in the past, this is new technology, can you track what calories you're burning while underwater, while scuba diving. I mean, that's amazing. So this is not only a dive computer, but this is a fitness watch. And of course, you're gonna look at it and be, wow, that's kind of large. Oh my gosh, it's such a large profile. Yeah, it is, but the thing is that you want it large because you are gonna need to refer to that when you're looking at like your air source. How much air do you have left? You can also hook up your buddy's air source to this too. So you can track your, like, let's say you have a significant other and maybe they don't feel comfortable checking their own air source, or, maybe they're just, so consumed by the stuff around, like, and you want to double check on them, you can actually check with that too. This tracks you can actually also track like the temperature, the surface time, the underwater time. It will give you notifications, decompression time. So, certain also stops, like when you need to stop. So if you dive at a certain depth, once you get to a certain point, and I'm not going to get very technical during this live stream, but you eventually will have to get to a point where you have to make a safety stop. And you're not going to be able to, once you get but so deep, you can't just shoot up to the top because you could end up hurting yourself. So I am live, but had to say hi. Hello, Rome. Hello. Rome, guys, if you don't know, Rome and Gina, and I apologize, I'm so forgive me. You missed the flight. We did like a whole thing with like the drone flying in, and I was in full scuba gear going like this with my light, and we drove it in. It was kind of crazy. I felt so ridiculous, but yes, absolutely. Pressurized. I mean, there's so many different things that you have to do. There's a lot to learn, right? So charging is like very similar to all of the other Garmin devices. It's a clamp, and you just clamp it on right there. I've used Garmin. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I've used Garmin a lot. I just got this watch in, but I already know so much about it just because it's very similar to all of the other Garmin watches. So no, it's not a touch screen, but there is something that you can go like double tap like this, but it's not like a tap screen menu, if you will. Diving is super easy. Like you can literally, like I said, there's an app that you can connect to. Garmin actually has a specific dive app where you log all of your stuff. You can input like your gear, what brand you have, how many weights you used on your last dive, like all of that stuff, which is really cool. Even what type of air you're using, whether you're using like nitrox or just an oxygen mix. So it's pretty awesome. And it does come, this one in particular, you can change out. Garmin does sell different colored bands, which I'm going to upgrade. It does come with another size band too. So if you're somebody that with a bigger wrist, then they've got you covered as well. And the transmitter is in here. So you've got all your manuals, and the transmitter, this is the transmitter. So this is what you're gonna hook to your tank. And that is what is going to let you know how much air you have. It syncs and connects to this. So it's very easy. I mean, if you've ever used, for those that have not used a dive computer before, it's literally a game changer in your dives. It just makes it so much easier. And they're fun to use because they give you all these different stats that something like this is not going to give you. And this, by the way, I just want to point out, this is amazing. This is all glass right here. This is pretty heavy duty, and it's made in Italy, which I love. I think that's friggin' awesome. And let's see here. Awesome Mom says, Gina, oh, okay, you're talking to Gina. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, that's what comes in this whole package right here. I'm just gonna kind of sit this aside. We'll worry about putting that back together in a little bit. I'm gonna open up like the stuff behind me so you guys can see. I'm gonna talk about this suit real quick too, which is the Scuba Pro. And they are out of stock again, or maybe just different sellers. I can't tell. So this is the Scuba Pro Women's Everflex, okay? They do come, I believe this also comes in white. Yeah, I would totally dirty up a white, so there's no way that I would do that. But, so this suit is absolutely amazing. You do want it very, like it should feel like it's sucking the life out of you. You know, you should be able to breathe fine, of course. But there should definitely be a little bit of like, wow, this is pretty form-fitting. You do not want to have any like ruffles of, not ruffles, but like built up little areas, bunched up areas in your suit. You want it to fit amazing, right? So they've got a lot of like right here, so you don't bang up your knees if you're at the bottom. You should never try to touch the coral, but if something happens and you are maybe practicing your skills at maybe the bottom of a pool, there's some nice cushioning on your knees here. That's obviously something that you should be concerned about, because these are like areas that we kind of get banged up a lot, you know? And the cool thing, okay, so this right here, it has a zipper here. Oops, let me make sure you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if I didn't mess anything up. I'm gonna take this off soon, by the way. But yeah, so the zipper, you can easily get it on and off with this. It's got a nice like string right here, so this connects. One thing about wetsuits, if you've never put one on before, they are a lot of fun to put on. I'm being totally sarcastic. They're not fun at all to put on. But I promise you the rewards that you're gonna reap from being able to scuba dive is like, there's like seriously nothing like it. I mean, if any of you are contemplating scuba diving, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, you know, yes, initially before I got certified, I was a little freaked out. But my instructor, I had an amazing instructor, and what I recommend is when you're looking for an instructor, find somebody that you feel amazing with. Find somebody, you know, that you feel comfortable with. My instructor that I had, he was the owner of the dive shop, and I'm so thankful for him. His name was Jim. And he was absolutely amazing. I'll never forget my first deep dive where I was like, you know, I was in 30-degree water, which is extremely cold, and we went down into this hole of blackness, and it was my very first deep dive, right at the very beginning of my certifications, and I was a little freaked out. And yeah, his name was Jim, and he held my hand, and he just, you know, did like the breathing, where they tell you to breathe. They go like this and they tell you to breathe in and out, and he held it for as long as I needed it. And it was like, I'll never forget that moment. I was so thankful. I was like, you know, you should always feel completely comfortable with your instructor. And I just, you know, I'm just very, very thankful for that. So was he slim? No, Julian, he's not Slim Jim. I have, hold on, let me catch up here. So Awesome Mom says, I have never been scuba diving or snorkeling. You would think living in Florida I would have. You definitely have to. Candy says, I freak out just listening about it. Scuba diving? Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. All right, so now, hey Candy. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's inside. We're gonna open up the gigantic Pelican. This is actually, I'm gonna highlight it for you guys. Okay, so it's the Pelican Air, and it's currently 7% off. Pelicans are like military grade. Wow, there's so many different, you can get them with foam in them to fit certain items, which is really cool, certain electronic devices, but they will not sink, they'll float, and they're gonna keep everything dry, which is pretty awesome. So they are sealed nice and tight, and you can also use them. This one in particular is it's actually approved for airlines. So let's see if I can lift this up. There we go. So you got your wheels on the bottom. They're pretty lightweight. Oh, I'll show you guys let me show you guys the other camera, or I'll get you guys a little closer. How about that? Let's take a look. Oh, it is kind of bright. Let's change this. Mr. Mod said it's a little bright. Let's change the brightness so we don't blind everybody here. How about that? Is that better? That looks better. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull you guys back just a little bit actually. Let's see here. Just a little bit like that. All right, so yeah, so this is the Pelican Air. It's lagging a little bit. Mr. Mod says it's lagging. You mean, I know why it's lagging. Hold on, let me fix a couple things on here. We're gonna change this to, hold on. This should be better. How's that, guys? All right. So, hey, Monty. We're having a crazy live. I dressed in full scuba gear, and we had somebody. I mean, it was crazy. It was just so crazy. So, I think that's a little loud, Mr. Mod. No. So this is the Pelican Air. Pelican Airs do come in different sizes, right? But this one right here, this one is actually approved for, they're not gonna, this actually fits the guidelines for not charging you extra when you check it in, if that makes sense. And they're pretty, yeah, they're pretty lightweight for what it is. I mean, we've got some stuff in here. So they're pretty lightweight. I do have some locks that I'll show you guys that we use that I love. They're a different brand, but they're pretty awesome. Let's see here. And Monty is another live streamer. Awesome, awesome. Happy to have you here. Yeah, forgive me. I'm kind of like all in my moment right now. So it's like I tend to, I don't want to forget the live streamers here. Candy says, I used to live jump off. Oh, used to love jumping off a water bridge and boat. Now I'm like, nope, I'll stay here. Serene says, can't talk, but you know I'm all about this stream. Oh, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. I decided to do something different with you guys. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna open this up and show you guys. You can lock it up and all that good stuff. Here's the back. But these are literally so easy to, so when we travel, this is what we check in on the airlines. So they're fully approved for airlines. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for you guys. We've got different handles depending on how you wanna carry it. So it just depends. But I'm gonna go ahead and set this down and I'm gonna open this up so you guys can see. So we've got all these different right here. You just press and pull. There's one in the middle too, and then you lift it up. So I got a few things in here. This is not what we're gonna talk about, but we will talk about, I don't know if I have this in here. I might have this, and my gloves. Yes, I have a few things. Yeah. I actually have a really cool gadget to show you guys. So I'm gonna bring these out here so I can kind of talk about these. So that was the Pelican Air. And I'm just sitting all this stuff. I got another look at this little, this is the Pelican ruck case. I think I have this in the carousel too. I'll show you guys that too. I have like, it's literally, okay, yeah. I mean, everybody has like their own little collection thing, right? Everybody does. And so this is mine. Scuba diving is my thing. My little tech thing for today is definitely the Garmin Descend. But yeah. So the Pelican, that's pretty much what we have. It also comes in orange and I believe another color, maybe black, if I'm black and gray. Yeah, black, gray, yellow. All right, and then I also, the locks that I use are these. So Evan says water, I do need, remember Scuba buds. So, all right. Let me highlight. Here they are. This is Nanak. So it's a Canadian brand. They also make kind of like cases like Pelican. And I'm gonna, Evan says to drink, so hold on. Yeah, so this is kind of one of those little pin, you kind of drop it in here And then you put your little code in, easy to reset and all that good stuff. So we like these. We actually use these for our luggage. And they're actually 20% off. I mean, you can hear they're pretty solid. They're metal, with the exception of this portion right here. Scuba Pro seamless gloves, that's these. So these are really comfortable with the gloves. And as you can see, I haven't even worn these yet. These are an extra small. These are pretty low profile gloves. I just got these. They fit around really nicely with over your wetsuit, right? And that's how they should be. This is, the only reason I got these was because my hands and my feet get very cold when I'm diving very, very easily, but I wanted something that wasn't like super thick. So I believe, what's the mil on these? I wanna say they're 1 millimeter gloves, and they're made of neoprene. So these are, like I said, these are just, they're really kind of more for protection and just a little bit of warmth if you're someone that gets like super cold, and they don't take away from like the experience of using your hand, if you will. If you've ever used like big, thick, like maybe 5 millimeter neoprene scuba gloves, they're like very constricting, and it's very like, I almost feel like it's like, you ever see like the Toy Story, is it the Toy, no, A Christmas Story, where the kid, he falls down in the red suit in the snow, and he's like, I can't get up, and he's going like that. Like, I feel like that's like with my hands if I wear something like super thick. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I know you do. Everybody's seen that show, that movie. We did get these, where are they? The hangers, okay. I know it seems like something really silly, but let me tell you, when you dive and you've got this gigantic, this very thick, heavy wetsuit that is wet, and it gets a little heavier when it's wet, draping it across something is not gonna do the job. You wanna fully dry it out, so we decided to finally break down and get some friggin' hangers. So these are really cool. You can also use this for your BCD as well. So you can use them for either or. You saw it for the first time last Christmas. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's like a staple, like we watch it every year for some reason. What else do we have here? Oh, this right here. So this is actually what I'm keeping my mask in. I wanted something, and you can put, there's a little pocket here so you can put other stuff in there too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so this is what we're putting, we have this in here. So I'm just gonna put this back in here now that we're done kind of talking about it. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. But that's where we wanted something kind of nice to keep our masks in, so it's not just kind of like flopping around. You do want to protect them. Oh, and another thing with masks, okay? So when you first get a mask, you're going to need to take toothpaste and rub it in and kind of clean it for the very first time, because there's a film and you need something a little bit scratchy that's gonna clean that glass with the initial use. And they're all gonna tell you that. That's just, they're all made to protect, you know, during shipping and stuff like that. They all have that protection, that little bit of protection on there. But you do wanna take that off, otherwise you're gonna have problems with glaring, you're gonna have problems with super fogging that you're not gonna be able to get rid of. So they do all recommend that you use something a little bit like a little bit of toothpaste and just kind of really scrub it really good with your finger just to get that off. So, all right, so there's that. And, oh, stickers. Did you guys see my stickers? I'll give it a highlight. We'll show you real quick. Do I have it on here? Let me see here. Here it is. Look how cute this is. Look how cute. Look how cute this is. So I got a couple, Mr. Mod got me a couple of these, but they actually stick really, really well. We went through a couple stickers and I was like, oh, they didn't last. This right here is literally just like, it's so cute. It really is so cute. So we got a couple of them. We got a few stickers on here, but those, I don't know, I just thought that was really cute. So figured I'd show you guys. But there's that. And then it is cute, Evans, I know, right? So I, of course, to match, right? Because you do snorkels, okay. So snorkels aren't necessarily something that every scuba diver is going to use all of the time on every single dive. It is good to have just as kind of like, okay, first of all, if you're gonna get your certification, you're going to need a snorkel because they're going to have you do certain tests and swimming and like you're going to need it. So I say definitely get one just to have it. And also another good thing too is if you're on the boat, let's say it's some crazy conditions happen and you're at the surface and you don't have any air in your tank, and let's, you know what I mean? Let's just be real here, right? Unless you want to sit there and get water splashed up in your face and keep continuously, drinking in water accidentally, and this is something good to have. So that, and obviously if you're going to be doing some snorkeling, this is good to have too. But this is always good to have as kind of like it's another little safety measure, if you will, when you're at the surface. So, but yeah, this is by Tusa as well, and you can get them in different colors. I obviously got it the same color, which is really cute, definitely right up my alley. Same color as the mask. So Lori says, I like how even your scuba gear is that teal color. I know. And actually the BCD that I'm getting, I'm getting my BCD upgraded, the vest is gonna have some teal in it. So yeah. All right, and then what else do I have here? Oh, here we go. The Pelican Ruck case. First of all, can we just appreciate how cute this little Pelican is right now? I mean, it's adorable, right? It's so cute. So this right here, this is actually what I'm gonna store my dive computer in, my Garmin Descent. Right now, I think I have my old watch in here, or he took it out. Yeah, he took it out. So yeah, so you've got a couple compartments right here. Obviously, you can stick some things down in here if you want to. So it's got you can put your cell phone in there. Actually, you could perfectly fit your cell phone in there. Look at this. So if you want to keep your cell phone dry when you're on the boat, you can put that in there. Plus, you can put your watch in here. And also, what else can you do? There's a little thing so you can put like your credit cards in here or some money or whatever, and then just close that up and then you're good to go. So, sorry. I just realized you guys couldn't see part of that. But yeah. Okay. Oh, Mr. Mod said you did see that because of the other camera. So yeah, I mean, you certainly could use it for other things, but I thought that was really cute. So if you're wondering, and I think this is not even the smaller one. They have Ruck. The Ruck case comes in, I believe, 3 or 4 different sizes. This one is not the smallest one. There's one a little bit smaller than this, but I wanted to have something that I could fit all, like my cell phone, my credit cards, all that good stuff. Because, obviously when you're going on a boat, you want to have something that's going to keep your stuff dry. And also that's going to keep it afloat in case something happens and it falls overboard. So the Pelican 1450, okay, I'm excited to show you guys this because I have like a hidden gem inside it. So I'm going to show you, this is kind of like my, I'm kind of geeking out right now, so hold on a second. I'm gonna bring it over and show you. So yeah, 1450. Okay, so obviously they do come in different colors. I'm gonna open this up right here and show you guys. Let's see here, do we have oh, we don't have any locks on, okay, good. I'm getting my workout out as I watch the scuba stream, nice. So this one right here, obviously you have your foam in here. I have what I would always recommend is definitely get some weights. These are gonna be the bags with the lead in them. So that's what we use for weights. And then I'm gonna highlight, now I believe this is only available through certain vendors here on Amazon now because it went really, really quickly. So, I want a burrito. Me too, Carson. I want a burrito too. Send me a burrito. In fact, send all of us a burrito here on Amazon Live. We all want burritos, don't we, guys? All right, so let me just say that not everybody has to spend this much on a regulator, okay? However, let me tell you what, it does have another model called a what is it, Mr. Mod? A T3, okay. So the T25 is just for, this is actually a limited edition. It's actually coated with a special, beautiful rainbow. I feel like Julian would love this. It reminds me of a mermaid. So this is a limited edition. They made literally less than 1,000 of these worldwide. So this is by Atomic Aquatics. And this is a regulator. So this is what you hook up to your tank. Okay, and this is what this all integrates into your BCD, all of that good stuff. And I will tell you, you got me, good. I need a burrito. I want bean and cheese, and I want definitely some pico de gallo on it. What else do I want on it? Lettuce, please, and maybe a little bit of grilled chicken. I'm ready. So I love me a good burrito, says Julian. So let me tell you the difference with this, right? Oh, by the way, I'll tell you kind of how this works. So this is gonna be very unique. Atomic Aquatics really thought about a lot of stuff. When you're biting on this right here, and I mean, sometimes you really have to, I don't wanna say it's like you have to bite hard down on here, but when you're underwater, this thing is unique because it swivels. So on most regulators, they do not swivel. They're literally stuck like this. So if you have this in your mouth, and which has happened to me numerous times, I have to clamp down hard when I'm turning so it doesn't come out of my mouth. Because it's gonna pull a little bit because there's no swivel going on, right? So you end up like, depending on how long you dive, some people end up with a sore jaw. You know, you might be a little tired in the jaw a little bit, right? Especially if you're not used to it and you haven't been diving for quite some time. But with this swivels. So you no longer have to sit there and clamp down even harder because it's actually going to give a little bit, which is really nice. So that's actually very unique with the Atomic Aquatics. Also, there is a knob right here where you can actually change the ease of how you breathe, what's the word I'm looking for here? Basically of how you breathe in. So there are certain regulators where a lot of regulators do not have this. So if it's hard to breathe out of, then it's just gonna be friggin' hard to breathe out of and you're stuck with that, right? With this, you can control the airflow. So you can actually control like how easy it is to breathe in and breathe out with this, which is awesome. So that's actually quite unique as well. Not every regulator is gonna have that. And like I said, they do have a less expensive model than this called the T3, I believe. And T20, like I said, T25, you're gonna get that special coating. It's like a diamond coating. And every single one is unique, so not every single one looks exactly the same. But yeah, so it's kind of like a collector's item, if you will, in a sense. And then this right here, this is gonna be where you purge your water if, or like let's say for instance, you get a little bit of water, you breathe in a little bit of water, or you're doing your little, you have to for some reason take this out of your mouth and breathe for just a second. Also when you're doing your scuba certification, they're going to have you do some things where you take the regulator out of your mouth and you breathe. So this right here is gonna purge. Once you take that out and you put this back in your mouth, you can actually press this and it'll purge out any of that stuff, any of the excess water, which is nice. So this is the Atomic T25, Atomic Aquatics T25 regulator. And I have it in something like this because obviously, you know, I wanna protect this. I wanna make sure that my investment is well protected and it's not all banged up and stuff. So that's actually this right here. So I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff. We're gonna close this up. And we'll talk a little bit about some coffee too. I'm gonna actually change, I'm gonna change after I'm done talking about scuba stuff. And I'm gonna change and we're gonna kind of switch some camera angles around and bring you guys around to the coffee section. I have a new coffee gadget I have to show you guys. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you. I had to put it on this live stream. I was like, let me just add end coffee to the live stream title because I have to show you. So, okay. So let me scroll over here. Hey Tyler, you missed the big beginning. We flew on a drone and I was in full scuba gear. I did say Coffee Evans. Yeah, you missed it. It was so crazy. So next Pelican case. Thank you, Mr. Mod. Mike Cole is here. Hello, Mike. Mike is another live streamer. Mike, I'm doing something so crazy today. So Mike actually also is very much into health and fitness. I'm so happy that you could join. So I'm going over my scuba diving gear. I just got all new scuba diving gear, and I also added coffee to the mix. So we're gonna go over some coffee stuff too, and I'll show you guys my new coffee gadget. But what else do I have here to show you guys scuba related? Let's see here. So I think I'm pretty sure that, does that wrap up? Oh no, Mr. Mod put another case in here. Christina needs to start her own coffee company. I know, right? So, okay. So I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna take our camera right here. I'm gonna show you guys over here. So this is the other Pelican Air that I was talking about right here. All right, we're gonna move this back a little bit and I'll come over here and show you guys. I'm totally not keeping this wetsuit on, by the way. So this is, remember how I told you there's two different sizes, or there's more than one size. There's a few different sizes of Pelican Air cases. This is just another size right here. As you can see, it's just a little bit shorter and also it's a little bit wider than the Pelican Air right here. But both of these are going to be airline approved. So if you check your bags in, they're not gonna incur any extra fees, which is really awesome. So same thing, this has got the wheels. This also comes up like this. So if you wanna just like roll around, you know, just take this with you some places. This right here it's pretty awesome. It's very easy to use and they are buoyant in water, which is really nice. So this is really gonna be something that's, again, I mean, I can't say enough good things about Pelicans. They're really awesome. And they do come in different colors. Like I said, these are Mr. Mods. I opted for the gray just because they kind of matched like my teal stuff that I got. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll put this stuff away afterwards, but that's pretty much the scuba gear stuff that we have going on. And Mike, if you're still here, feel free to put your link in the chat. All the live streamers, feel free to put your link in the chat so that you can have other people follow you as well. We like to, you know, spread the love. Let's see here. All right, so Gina is here. Hey Gina, oh my gosh, we've got all the freaking good people here. I can't even believe it. Gina's another live streamer and she has a podcast that she does. She does fitness stuff too, goes over some really good deals here on Amazon. I literally am going over scuba gear and coffee. It's like two of my most favorite things aside from health and fitness. So we just went over all the scuba gear. Yeah, please feel free to drop your link. But I feel like, let me move some of this stuff out of the way here so we get a little bit of room here. I feel like anybody can benefit from this. And if you're looking at definitely, oh, let's see what Tyler says. Tyler says, I'm working on a new studio. Let's hope it's done before the summer. Nice, nice. Oh, so Mr. Mod, he's talking to me in here. So we've got the Terra deck. Look what we did, Tyler. We actually had these two things at home already. Remember when we asked you? Yeah, so Gina, I'm a certified dive master. So I've done like, I don't share a lot of this stuff on my social media, so I figured it's time to show. But yeah, so look at this, Tyler. So we had one of these. We actually had the, which is this called? The Halo. We had the Halo, and so we actually put the Halo on. Let me move this out of the way. You see that, Tyler? So we have the Halo, and we just plugged that. We realized it had a USB, and we could power this up because the Halo is actually strong enough to power a car. So I was like, why not, right? Yeah. Yeah, Gina. So I'm talking about, I did talk about all my scuba gear. You missed like the huge beginning that we had. It was really crazy. I'm gonna talk about some coffee products. I got a new espresso machine. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah, power for days. And I'm just gonna be upfront with you guys. There's no friggin' way that I'm wearing this while talking about coffee stuff. So enjoy this now. Oh, Mr. Mod, listen to this. While I'm getting changed real quick for coffee stuff, Mr. Mod is gonna fly you guys around, okay? So enjoy, I'll be right back. All right, guys.
Hey guys, luckily it wasn't no plane because we would have crashed and perished.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me fix my mic real quick. Oh my God.
Hey, put the drone on the table, babe.
Mr. Mod crashed it. Where is it?
It's in the kitchen somewhere.
Oh, the drone is in the kitchen. We must find the drone.
It's on the floor.
Oh no, it's on the toaster. Oh boy, Mr. Mod, he landed it on the toaster. Can you believe that? He landed the poor little guy on the toaster. Oh my God. So, all right, let's see here. Let me check. Oh, thank you, Mike. Mike left his link. Awesome, awesome. Let me grab some water. I need some water real quick. The drone is toasted. Christina,
Gotta
hey,
put
what
your
is
link
that
in the
loud
chat.
bang noise? Oh.
Hey, Rome, you got to see the beginning of the live when we ended, man. I drove that thing from the garage all the way through the kitchen. It was amazing, man. You got to check it out.
Mr. Mod is so crazy. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and show you guys. Looks like we went over all of the Scuba stuff and the Pelican cases. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, please let me know. I feel so freeing after I took off that that wetsuit. That was like, it was starting to get to me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The inside is like, it's like very, very warming, and it has like this warming material on the inside. So, all right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. The good now. Hey, I wanted to stop in and say that I've always loved your streams. You are consistently informative and entertaining, and I really appreciate you. Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I just want to point this out to anybody that is watching and that is not a streamer on Amazon. You're gonna notice that there's some people that actually have like these pretty teal check marks, and that is actually going to be because they are live streamers here on the Amazon platform as well. So you guys all know, please feel free to put your links in the chat. Every live streamer, if I haven't said it before, I know I was kind of doing a ton of things. Please don't feel like I've forgotten about you guys. All of you live streamers, feel free to put your links in the chat. I know some have already done that because we love to show the love and support to all of our streamers here. I think you guys are all amazing, and I love how everybody's like so unique and just like really contributes something just like really genuine and unique to and brings it to the table here on Amazon. So we're excited to share the love. So the good now says, I had a DJI drone and crashed it on New Year's Eve trying to get footage of fireworks because the battery died. Oh, I feel the pain in the wallet, you know? Alan says, windy in Kansas, I'm here. I'm getting greenies later. Oh. Madeline is here. Madeline says, oh yeah, I know Tyler was in his live earlier. Okay. All right, guys. So I think it's coffee time. I have a new coffee gadget, and I'm gonna share that with you. I think I have to rinse out the pot because no, I have two new coffee. Oh my God, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I have a slight addiction, not only for scuba gear and a lot of health and fitness stuff, maybe a lot of stuff, okay? But I feel like there's a lot of, unhealthy addictions. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having a coffee gadget addiction too, but I do have two new coffee products that I want to show you. Really good quality, guys. I'm scared to take my drone out of the house for that reason. Yes. Oh, greenies are cat treats. Gotcha, okay. Oh, and I'm gonna show you guys the Teradek. So if you guys are wondering how we're able to wirelessly show you guys like different angles and stuff like that, aside from when Mr. Mod automatically switches things up, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna highlight that in the carousel. So Tyler, which is another streamer, he actually told us, hey, you guys need to get this Teradek. It's friggin' awesome. And Tyler, yes, Tyler is still here. Good. Yeah, so he said it's awesome. I seriously, like, Tyler is awesome. You guys already know that. But like, if you ever need help with anything, like, he is seriously like the best. And so, you know, I feel like we can learn something from everybody, and we've definitely also learned stuff from Tyler, so I think that's amazing. But let me show you. So the Teradek, we're gonna bring that over here. Let me show you. Let me move this out of the way. And I'm drinking coffee, by the way, too. We're talking about coffee. I made some coffee. Yeah. So this is the Teradek right here. And this is actually this is the transmitter. And it does 4K. So there's another little piece, the receiver, that goes to that gets hooked up to where Mr. Mod is when he's, you know, working all the camera and stuff, but it's completely wireless. The only thing is this actually does power down after an hour and a half. So it's smart to actually have it hooked up to a device. And so we failed to realize that we had this all along. So we have the Halo. And we actually have it hooked to a halo. So this is gonna power, this is actually strong enough to power up a car, which is crazy, right? It actually comes with like those plugs. I should have put it in the carousel, but I didn't. But yeah, so we have the Terra Deck plugged into here. So this way, because I tend to talk a lot on my live streams and they tend to go over 2 hours a lot of the times. Yeah. And it only lasts an hour and a half. So obviously we needed something to kind of like hook it up to. Let me see here. So, oh, also mom says I want a mini drone on Call That Geek. My husband's banished from flying it after I flew it into myself trying to use it. Oh my God. What is this? That steampunk looking item that has no words I recognize? I don't know. Let me know what you're referring to so I can show you. Can you kind of hint around to what it is so I can find it for you? No way. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. Me and Mr. Moderator were talking about how like smart you are for someone your age, like, and I mean that like in a good way. Like there's not a lot of, like, you have it together. You have it very together. Especially for your age. Oh, the La Pavoni. Let me take you over there first. I'm gonna bring my coffee with me. I don't know why they just, I don't know why they did that. Anyway,
hey, Christina,
yeah.
you right there by the iRobot. You might as well hit that first, then going on the other side.
Oh, the iRobot. We can talk about the iRobot first, sure. So let's do that since we're gonna kind of this way. We don't have to keep coming back and forth. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys our little cleanup. This is what we're probably gonna run tonight. Taking you guys behind, a little bit behind the scenes right here. So that's the I'm gonna turn up the ISO for you guys just a little bit so we can kind of get a good.
Zoom in too.
There we go, and we're gonna zoom in. So this right here, this is, hopefully you guys can see that, yeah?
Yeah, just tilt
so
it
that's
down
the
a little bit.
iRobot Roomba J7 Plus. That is the one that we run, I wanna say we run it about 3 times, no, maybe about 4 times a week now. So this is the one, I'm gonna actually come over here and I can chat a little bit. Got my socks on, I got no shoes on, it is what it is, guys. You guys got to see everything, right? So this is the one that has the cameras. It's got cameras, it's got a camera on it, it's got a light on here, so it does well even when the lights are off. However, I always recommend to turn it on. They tell you that anyway, just to leave a little bit of light on. It actually helps with the cleaning process. This is gonna automatically dump all the stuff in here. It's good for pets. Supposedly it avoids dog poop, but my dogs don't poop in my house, so I can't literally tell you that it avoided dog poop, but they say it does. It says the new technology avoids dog poop, it avoids wires, it even takes pictures of problem areas if it had an issue. You can program it and even name rooms and do spot cleaning. It maps out your whole house. I mean, it's freaking awesome. And we have yet need to replace this bag right here, but it does come with a spare, which is cool. HEPA filter, all that good stuff. We have, like I said, we haven't yet to change it, need to change it. So I think that speaks volumes considering we have 2 dogs. So, all right, so let's see here. Does it get caught on all the cords? So Tyler, it will avoid cords, but we don't actually have all these cords out normally. but it will avoid cords. It's actually pretty good at it. All right, so this ISO is not gonna be, we're gonna change this because it's gonna be like so crazy. All right, let's see if we've got, probably gonna change this. Oh, we've got a light back here. Let's move over here. So I'm gonna take you guys, we're gonna change a little bit. Here's my coffee, and I need to kind of put my pot back on there because I believe my pot is a little, I think I have it rinsing out. I'm gonna rinse it out. Okay. Oh, and so we're gonna take you over to the La Pavoni. I'm gonna grab you guys in just a second. I'm gonna highlight that. So La Pavoni, this is a handmade. We're gonna take you guys over here so you can see it up close. You're gonna love it. I'm probably gonna change Or maybe I don't need to change it. Can we see it okay, or is it fuzzy? I feel like it looks fuzzy. It's a, oh, is that, oh, it's focusing on the handle. Don't look at my new gadget yet. We weren't supposed to see that yet. Hold on. I don't know. I feel like it's still fuzzy. You guys are not supposed to see that yet. Hold on. Let me lift this up. Maybe that will help. So this is the La Pavoni Esperto Edotto model. They're handmade in Italy. It's a lever espresso machine. Are you laughing at me, Tyler? I've given away my secret. Oh my God, no. Why does it keep looking at that? So yeah, so this is the Esperto Edotto. You've got your drip tray right here, easy to clean. Start button right there. Your gauges, it's made out, this is the boiler right here. This is beautiful. It's literally like a work of art. Real wood, real carved wood. This is an accent piece, but I think it's beautiful. This is kind of like their signature. This is the boiler cap that unscrews, and this is the milk frother. You've got your handle, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. I might as well show you the other thing since you guys have already seen it. That is the steam wand right here. And this is gonna be where you can see your water to make sure it's enough. This is filled up enough. Now this is made out of copper, pure copper and brass and wood, which I mean, it speaks for itself right here. Just the beauty, the look, it's literally like a work of art. So if you wanna make like literally the best cup of espresso manually with a lever, this is how you do it. You just press down like this and the espresso comes down. They come with different filters. So you've got your portafilter and this is the double shot, right? I'll bring it up so you guys can focus on there. This is some high class home espresso maker for sure. I know, right? It is. It also comes with a bottomless portafilter and a special filter that only fits the bottomless portafilter right here. So this is gonna be like the most espresso. And then it also comes with a single, this is your single, and it also comes with your La Pavoni stamp on here, which is really pretty, solid stainless steel tamper. So that's what you get with this beautiful, beautiful set right here. Got nothing on being a Starbucks barista. It's gorgeous, but it's definitely out of my price range. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys some other things that are more price range, or better in price range, I should say. I'm gonna rinse this out because I have my pot. I have another new gadget that I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm just rinsing it out real quick because I have, I've been using this and testing this out every day. So I'm gonna do a live specifically on just Mocha Master. Because I now have a lot of their machines. Possibly unnecessary, but like I said, there could be worse addictions, right? So my husband would expect the barista to come with it for that price. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so let me show you the next, I'm gonna show you my new thing last. So we're gonna go to this one right here. So this is instant. I have to have something of each, right? So I have to have like, look at this. This is so beautiful. So this right here is the Breville Creatista Plus. It's one of the few instant pod espresso makers that's actually encased in stainless steel. A lot of them are made with plastic and I kind of hate that, but this will make you automatic. It's got a pretty screen up here, and you can make ristretto with this. You can make espresso. You can make all of your milk drinks because it's got a milk frother. So you can do like flat whites. You can do macchiatos, cappuccinos, cafe lattes. You can. I mean, it's really amazing. You've got. It's actually a very large tank on the back right here. So this is 1,500 milliliters, is it milliliters? 1,500 milliliters max. And then it's got a cleaning tool right here, which is pretty common for Breville, right? But I do like the fact that it's like nice and hidden right here. And then it's really hard to do with this angle. Good grief. This is where the pod goes. Oh, and then drip tray right here. Easy to clean, guys. Very limited plastic pieces, obviously. That's a temp sense right here. So you sit your, oh, hold on, let me show you. It comes with, this is so cute. So Julian says, I got a Keurig, K-cups, and reusable filter for my preferred coffee. Everybody has their own preference, right? So Siren says, agree, Jeanette, but I want the steampunk espresso fancy, and I'd wear a Babe Beyond hat while using that machine. Julian says, I swear Christina has all the coffee machines in the world. Not yet, not yet. I'm getting another one, but stay tuned. Also, Mom said, I didn't say I wouldn't want one or get one if I could, but definitely is on my if I won the lottery dream level right now. Mike says, I purchased this about a year ago. My whole family loves it. Ooh, this or the La Pavoni? Let me know, this or the La Pavoni? Let me know, Mike. She just needs the KitchenAid coffee machines to complete her collection. Don't tempt me, Julian. So it comes with this. This is, you sit your jug on the temp sense, and you do not have to move it around like other espresso machines that when you steam your milk. You literally just sit it on here, and you can choose not only the volume of espresso, you can choose the type of froth if you want your milk frothy or just a little frothy, and you can also choose if you like the heat. So you can make cold drinks in here. If you want this like warm or you want it like super hot, you can literally change all that, which is awesome. And then when you lift this back, when you lift this back down, it automatically purges the excess, like any water out, and kind of cleans out your steam wand. A drawer right here which collects all of your used pods or capsules. Espresso calls them capsules, right? And then how cool is this? So let me show you something. So I have, let's pull out the fancy ones. Hold on. We're gonna be all fancy here for a second. Let's pull out the Illies. Whoa, the Illies. So take a look at this. We're getting kind of fancy here for you guys. So this is not an Illy, by the way, but the other one is. So let me show you. So you can do large cups if you want, or if you just want to have like a little, oh, this, yeah, Mike, this is so awesome. I friggin' love it. And an espresso, in my opinion, is the best instant espresso, if you will, right? Not coffee, but you know, espresso, because we're talking about espresso. So we're gonna take our little Illy cup, and you can sit it like right there. And so this way there's like less spill. It's so awesome. Julie says that Ninja one that is also used for tea, I would get that one. I'm looking, I know you suggested that, and that's one of the things that we were looking at. We have a lot of things. So, I mean, you know, it's just a matter of like what you prefer. But I kind of like to have a lot of different options. And this way, you know, when we have company and stuff like that, it's really cool to be able to kind of give them like the whole coffee experience. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of cool, right? So let me see what else. Okay, I love Smeg, right? I love Smeg. Smeg is another Italian company. And this is this cute little baby right here. So cute. It really is cute. I love, this is kind of like my dream color right here. Like I love teal, but I love this green color. I think it's beautiful. It reminds me of the ocean. It's just right up my alley. So I got a lot of matching Smeg accessories that look, or gadgets that look like this color. So these come in different colors. It's a milk frother. You can add your powders and stuff like that just by popping this. And you can just add your powders in as it's spinning and create a nice frothy protein latte. I do that a lot with like plain unsweetened whey protein, and just add black coffee, and it's literally amazing. It froths it. You can heat your milk, or you can leave it cold. You can do double froth or regular froth, cold froth or cold double froth. And then you can just heat your milk up if you want, or you can do like a hot chocolate setting. And so it does handle powders really good, but you do want to be careful because it's not a blender. So this comes off and you've literally got 2, oh, and cord wrap on the bottom. Smeg has a lot of cord wraps. They're pretty famous for the cord. They have a lot of cord wrap gadgets, right? So you've got this, which is good for like your frothing, and then you've got this one that's gonna be good for just like mixing. So they really have you covered, and I like these because they're plastic, they are magnets, so they do stick. But I like these because you can soak them, unlike your wired ones that are usually, the wired whisks are never usually stainless steel and they usually end up rusting. So it kind of sucks. So Mike says, we liked it so much, I purchased a second one for my daughter at college. I love it, I love it. So Mike, I totally did that. Well, not for my daughter, I don't have a daughter, but I bought, I have a couple other coffee gadgets that I wanna show you guys. And I have them on different, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so I bought my mom and also my sister a Technivorm Mocha Master. All right, so I'm just gonna break down and show you guys the new coffee gadget. And I feel like Julian would really appreciate this. Rome is back in the house. Look, I feel like we need some music like that, like when people go, oh, you know? Here it is right here. This is the Smeg. It matches, it's retro, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. And it makes amazing espresso, but you're not using pods with this one. You actually use freshly ground beans. You know, you make them nice and fine for espresso. And this is so cute. So this is the knob for frothing. Easy to clean. This comes off, even the little rubber thing underneath comes off to clean easy. You've got this all comes out. So look at this. This is cool. If you got a bigger drink, you can literally just, hold on, I gotta take this out from here. I literally started, look at that. And then this comes out to clean too. So everything comes out, but you can sit your larger cups on there, like something like this would fit perfectly. Isn't it cute? It is cute, right, Julian? I feel like you would appreciate that. Rising says, I mean, I took today to enjoy using all the kitchen gadgets while my 2 older kids were with grandma for today. You always need some time to test out and enjoy your gadgets, you know? Take some time for yourself. But yeah, so that's this right here. And then, you know, of course, you've got your different, which I have them in, yeah, here they are. This is you get 3, but this one is just for, I believe, the cleaning one. I haven't used that one yet. Single double. And then this is a tamper. It's nothing fancy. The tamper's nothing fancy. It's a tamper and scoop combo, but it fits their cups perfectly. But I mean, you could use any tamper that you want, technically. HCPHCS. Smeg is, well, not here. Rome says, I like it. Thank you so much for the follow, HCP. Yeah, I've heard that before, by the way, that it is. So you can do, then this makes perfect espresso with thick crema, but the key is always gonna be behind the beans. You can get the best espresso maker in the world and have really old beans. I always say, get your beans from a local roaster and then grind them yourself. And this way you're gonna have the freshest beans whatsoever. They're gonna be amazing. So you've got your steam button, double, single. This gets hot so you can warm up your cups. I mean, how awesome is this? They really think about just right there. That fits perfectly. How cute is that? As you're making your espresso, it's gonna heat up your coffee cup a little bit, which is really cool. I'm getting a big chuckle out of, I don't know what that means. Speaking of gadgets, KitchenAid just released a shaved, oh my gosh, don't tell me, Julian, I already saw that and we're thinking about getting it, Julian. I already saw that and I told Mr. Moderator and I think we're probably gonna get it. This is your steam wand for your milk. How cute is this? It's so cute. And then here's the button that you would press to start or to turn it on, right? And then look, cleaning is so easy. So this comes off just like this. And then you've got, there you go, just like that. Super easy, slides right back on. So there you go, that's one of my new gadgets. That's one of them. I have another one that is next in line. You love the color? Yeah, these come, a lot of the Smeg stuff, especially this and then the frother, they come in different colors. So this comes in baby blue. I believe it comes in red and cream, maybe black, but I'm not positive. But yeah, I definitely know for sure baby blue is like one of their main sellers is that baby blue color. So I gotta go. My little one just came out and he's burning up. Oh no! Also, Mom, I hope he feels better, and please let us know when you come back if he's okay. And Rome says, Christina, stop spending my money. I love it. I love it. Let me show you the new coffee gadget that I got. And this is, by the way, this is actually gifted. So this is gifted to me from Mocha Master. Mocha Master actually gifted this to us. Gotta represent for Mocha Master. Show them some love. I will be doing a sponsored live stream showing all of their products soon, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, absolutely amazing. This is the Technivorm KGT. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, hold on, Mr. Mod is calling me. It's distracting me. Let me go. Mr. Mod is calling me on my little thing here. Let's see here. Oh no, that's Nona's calling me. I can't answer right now. Okay. So yeah, this is the KGT. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Mr. Mod, can you read that to us? Because I'm totally can't see it on the screen. They have a lot of different names. And hold on a second. I'm going to tell you guys in a minute because there's different models and I want to make sure that you guys know.
It says 5390.
No, that's not it, Mr. Mod. That's not it. Yeah, it's Kate. Okay, so this one right here, let me show you. I have another one. I actually have two more Mocha Masters. Let me bring them to the counter so I can show you guys the difference. One of them is the KGBT, and that is actually what I've been using for a long time. This is a new one. This is the KV. Oh my goodness, yeah. There's a lot of confusion here. Hold on a second. Let me bring these over and then we'll, we want to say hi. Oh, I didn't answer. Nona! Nona's here. I didn't pick up, Nona. I'm sorry, I'm live. I'm sorry I didn't pick up. Don't be mad at me, Nona. Don't be mad. All right, I'm bringing this stuff over here. Okay. All right. Oh, grab one more thing here. I think this is actually what I need. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this model right here, this is the KBGV. KBGV. Try to remember that, okay? KBGV. This is the glass craft. This is actually one of their top sellers. So this is gonna brew, like I said, these are handmade in the Netherlands. Which says a lot. These are approved for brewing the Golden Cup standard. And just to kind of recap on what the heck that is, and I just washed this so it's a little bit wet. This right here basically brews at the temperature needed to create that perfect coffee bloom. And what it does too is coffee bloom. I don't think a lot of people realize or know what the coffee bloom, what the heck does a coffee bloom, or what is a coffee bloom? So coffee bloom is basically where, like, let's say for instance, you can actually see it when it's brewing. The coffee perfectly saturates these beans and it creates like this it soaks them and it creates like this beautiful, it's really hard to describe, but it soaks them and saturates them properly at the right temperature. And that is gonna be what ultimately that, creates that amazing coffee bloom. Let's see here, let me catch up with the chat. Everybody's saying hello to Nona. Don't worry, Julian, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're getting the KitchenAid shaved ice attachment so you guys can see it. We'll test it out. It'll be fun. All right, so here's the unique thing about this. Now, unlike other Mocha Master machines, this one, and I learned this, by the way, this right here, this is going to be brewing a Golden Cup standard even at four cups. Now, other machines are not going to do that. So in other words, once you, if you don't brew like a whole thing, you compromise that golden cup standard, right? So you can click on this. There's actually a switch here. This is where you're going to be where you're brewing a whole pot. And then if you want to still be covered in that golden cup standard with amazing coffee, you switch it on here, which is going to basically be programmed to brew the half a pot right here. And then you fill it up to the 4 cups, anywhere from 4 to 6 cups. And it's still gonna create that golden cup standard, which is amazing. So this right here also helps with the coffee as well. And kind of like, see how it's designed? Cleaning is easy. This comes off really easily. And honestly, it's like literally so amazing. All these pieces come off, like I said, very easy. You're gonna use the number 4s. I'm gonna show you that. You can get them here on Amazon, the number 4 cone filters. And that's gonna fit that one perfectly. And then I'm gonna show you guys another one. Descaling is easy. We probably will do like a descaling live just to show you guys like how easy it is to descale your machines, because you definitely want to be doing that so for this machine, you want to do it every 100 filters. And then same thing with this one right here. So this is the one that I've been using for quite some time. I bought this myself. This is the KBGT model. So this one right here is also going to brew your golden cup standard at the full pot. It does have a little lip on here, but I didn't bring it over. It's just kind of like a little thing, and then it hooks into here, and this sits on here. So it's just one button right here. It's not fancy, no fancy bells and whistles, right? But again, they're handmade in the Netherlands. They're built like tanks. I talk about this all the time, but like I did 2 YouTube videos on this, and not one single person has left a negative comment. They all are reaching out to me and they're like, I love my Mocha Master. I've had my Mocha Master for 15 years. I mean, like, if you take care of it and you descale your machine like you should every 100 filters, again, this is gonna take this one, then you're golden. I mean, it will last you a lifetime. I got my mom one, I got my sister one, this model in particular. I mean, they're built to last a lifetime if you take care of them. And I think that's the most important thing here. Gina says, no. And then Techniform Cup 1, this is another option too. Again, they're all handmade in the Netherlands, so they're all good quality. This is gonna brew the golden cup standard at a single cup. So the difference is this automatically shuts off. It does come with this cute cup. And there are options online on Amazon where you can get different colored sleeves, but it does come with this ceramic cup and this silicone sleeve that says Mocha Master on it. This lifts up for easy cleaning. And then this is a free-flowing basket, so if you take this away, it's gonna if there's anything left in here, it's gonna drip. So you just do this and bring it over to your sink, dump it out in your garbage, and then you're good. Descale this every 80 filters, okay? So these are the number 1. This is what you're gonna need for this little baby cup one. And this package also comes with disposable cups as well. Do I have them? Let me show you. I think I might have them. No, they're in another closet, never mind.
Hey, Christina. Hey, Gina, definitely get the Pterodac. You see, it's no lag at all, 0 lag. It's amazing. It is amazing.
No lag, you heard it from Mr. Moderator. No lag. Okay, all right, and then, what did oh, you know what I put in here too, guys? All right, so coffee. So if I got you guys covered for coffee, for sure. I'll show you. Oh, Mr. Mod. Okay, Mr. Mod, he just has everything covered for us. Look at that. He's got everything off to the side. Let's see. Where, Mr. Mod? Oh, look at Mr. Mod. He's got everything for us. He's such a great guy. Look at this. We're going to bring you around over here. So I don't think I put the vacuum in there, but this, ooh, we're kind of dark, we're kind of dim. Hold on, let me change the ISO here. We're gonna brighten it up for you guys. Look at that. This way we can show you guys everything and we won't have to worry about moving stuff around. We can literally show you exactly where we keep everything. Okay, all right, so Mr. Mod, is it fuzzy? Does it look fuzzy? Or is it good? I wonder why it's fuzzy, let's see. See if we can kind of, oh, that's better, right? There we go. Okay, all right, guys. So that's our main cleanup. Yeah, that's our main cleanup. I've always got you covered with coffee. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, Gina says, my cart is 3,500 at the moment. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. All right, so the Bizzle Crosswave, this is actually the Pet Pro, 21% off. This does an amazing job. It also has a self-cleaning brush feature thingy. Comes with 2 brushes, so it comes with 2 of these, and they clean up really nicely. So let me tell you, the tray, if you sit in the tray and you pour a little water in there and then you leave this, you run this, you turn it back like this and you press the button, it'll spin the brush, it'll clean it, and it will dry it pretty good. But then you sit it out for the rest and dry it here. A lot of people don't realize that, but it's got a self-cleaning feature, which is amazing. So hard floor and area rug. This does great. It's a wet dry vac, which I forgot to mention. It does great with laminate flooring, which you don't want to oversaturate your laminate. Otherwise it can warp. And so that's why we got this, because we had a steam mop and you can't use your steam mops on laminate flooring. You just can't. I think I need to clean, oh yeah, I definitely need to clean this out. This comes out, we just cleaned with it, but as you guys can see, it picks up pretty good. It's got a HEPA filter, it comes with an extra one. We're gonna dump this after live, but we had to do some cleanup. This just pulls up really nicely, and that's where you're gonna get your brush out of there. And then you just hook this back in and pop it right back on. Very easy to take off and on. And then this right here is where you're gonna put your solution in and your water. It uses mostly water and just a little bit of solution, but it does come with 2 little mini cleaning bottles. So, and actually we have this plugged in, which I think is awesome because you guys can see this. I'll get you guys a little bit of a closer view though, since we'll kind of roll all the way over here. Awesome, we can literally take you around our whole house. So this right here, this is, I'm gonna highlight it in the carousel for you guys and also see if we have any questions. I am gonna sip on some of the caffeine right here. Let's see. Where is this one? Oh, I think it's right, here it is. The Kowei Air Mega. This is gonna cover 1560 square feet. So we have 2 of these. As you guys can see, I love this because now it's plugged in, and so now you guys can see this. So see this ring right here? This is gonna let you know that this is good air. When it goes purple, it's gonna turn, if you have it on smart mode, it's gonna automatically increase the fan and get your air cleaning quicker. If it goes red, that can happen a lot of the times when you're cooking. It's gonna also clean up any odors and stuff, which is really, really nice. I honestly am pretty impressed with it. At night, if you have one of these in your room, you can hit a little button right here. It'll automatically shut all of this off so that it still runs, but it won't interrupt your sleep. So that's pretty cool. These buttons light up to change your HEPA filter and also to clean the pre-wash, I'm sorry, your little pre-filter, I should say. It's got 2 big HEPA filters, 1 on each side. I'm just gonna show you, let me shut this off for a minute. Okay. So you got 2. You've got 1 on each side, so I'm not gonna show you both. But this is what you're gonna wanna vacuum out occasionally. This is your pre-filter. And then you've also got your HEPA filter, your double-sided HEPA filters with your charcoal. So you've got charcoal on this side, and then you've got your HEPA filter on this side. And it will light up red and let you know when it's actually time to change it, which is pretty awesome. So again, these cover up to 1560 square feet. And we have this, you can run it, I mean, you can manually run it for a certain amount of time. So either 1 hour, 4 hours, or 8 hours, or, there we go, automatically went on. Or you could have it automatically just all day and it just adjusts it, you know, as it's supposed to. I'm sorry, Mr. Mod, repeat what you said. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see the stream at the beginning, definitely watch it. It was quite hilarious. I was flagging Mr. Mod down and he drove the drone up to me and we started in the body shop. It was pretty interesting. It was really crazy. All right, oh, let me change ISO back. Yeah, I know, Mr. Mod. We're changing it back. There we go. All right, and so this is our little coffee lineup here. Let's see if we can get a little, it's weird how it's kind of, all right. And then Busy says, we'll watch it. Yeah, it should make for an interesting little thing there. That looked like a speaker for a second, says Nini. Yeah, I know. It definitely, it's kind of it's attractive though. It's definitely, oh, and this is one thing I want to mention too. It's so weird. This is not automatically, let me see, spot focus. We don't want it on spot focus. We want it on autofocus. Let's see if it'll do it. All right. Maybe not. Okay. It's for some reason it's doing spot focusing. I don't know why. Oh, Jonathan says, we don't have to ask you for a house tour. You're unintentionally doing it. I know, right? It's like crazy. It's super crazy. So, oh, the last thing, I'm going to go over to the, you know what? I feel like I need to be in a ballroom. Why? All right, I'm gonna actually meet you guys over, I think, at the other camera, because I think I pretty much went over everything that I was gonna go through here, except for one last thing. So let me bring my coffee over here. I feel this is so great. I feel like I have, like, I feel so comfortable with you guys. I'm walking around in my socks and, you know, some nice comfortable pants. And you guys are just like, this is just so great. I feel like I have company without physically having company. How awesome is that? That's a lot of coffee machines. Yeah, don't judge me. That's not actually even all of them. Is that bad? It's not bad. Nini, I feel like there's worse addictions. I say this all the time. There's worse addictions. But let me show you, let me show you, last but not least, we have the beautiful, can you guys, yeah, you guys can see that at that camera. So this is the Jackery 1000. Definitely an asset to our life, you know, in general, just for emergencies. But you can also use this to save power. We did cook with this. We hooked the Instant Pot up to this, which is pretty amazing. Christina is the coffee queenie. Oh, can we see the puppies, please, before you go? Yes, Evans, of course. Of course. I'm going to give Cairo something healthy. Oh, I have a new gadget that I'm getting from Amazon. I might do a pet live. Would you guys be interested in a pet live? I need to gather some more like chew toys and stuff like that from Amazon and maybe a new pet bed. But I think I might do a pet live and kind of even increase my range of subjects on Amazon Live. What do you guys think about that? Would you be up for a pet live? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Imani, hi, it's been so long. So Nona says they will look amazing in your coffee bake shop. Oh. Gina says, Evans, did you see my dog the other day on the stream? I did. No, the shaved ice attachment is sold out. Is there other purchasing options? We're gonna find a way. We're definitely gonna find a way. So Evan says, yes, I would. She would like to see a coffee live. I mean, a dog live. A coffee live. Good grief. Let me just slow down here. I need to sip on some coffee here. Rising says, I don't have a budget that would account for that for a cart of that magnitude, but I can have a big fancy wish list. You know what? This is what I say. Oh, first of all, Johnny Kong, is in the chat, and we are so happy that you're back. It's okay that you're late, it's all right. I know I was about to buy it. Julian, we're definitely buying it, by the way, so hopefully they get it back in stock soon. My dog is next to me, keeping me warm. Oh, we cuddle with our dogs. Oh, let me just tell you quickly about this. So yeah, you can get solar panels, you can get them in packages. This is gonna power up to 1,000 watts. As you guys can see, there's multiple different outlets here, which is pretty awesome. So they got you covered, even like your standard outlets. Let's see if I can do this without looking here. Wait, no, I can't. Right here, your 10 volt right here. And then you've got your USB-C, and I believe your USB as well, which yes. And this also has a flashlight too. So you can power, you can actually power up to 1,000 watts, like I said. You can plug multiple things here as long as they don't like or go past, or you know, as long as they're in that range of 1,000, then you're good to go. But let's see here. So Gina says, let me move this out of the way. I'm gonna chat with you guys. We're gonna chat a little bit before we go, and I'm gonna bring the dogs out. I just gotta find them something healthy to snack on. So, and yes, Puppy Live, I told you like a year ago to show us how to make dog food treats. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have to come up with that. I have to think about that. Hey, I'm not judging. I have an obsession with mushrooms, says Nini. What kind of mushrooms? My dog basically sits on my lap every day, and she's 70 pounds. Whoa, she's 70 pounds? Nini, thank you so much for the follow. We're gonna bring the dogs out, I think, before we go. But let me see. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna, maybe a little sliver of banana, perhaps. That's what I was thinking, Gina. That's what I was thinking. All right, so let me turn this way so you guys can see. We've got this so you guys can just take a look. Oh, okay, Mr. Mod says, hold on a second. Whoa, there we go. All right, that's what we're gonna do for you guys. So let me turn this up just a little bit, and then I'll bring you guys back. All right, so this way you guys can see when I bring the dogs out. So I'm gonna grab them a treat. I think today we're gonna go with a little bit of banana. I think the dogs would like a little bit of banana. So Naya will get, no, Mr. Mod is like consistently talking to me on the other end here. Hold on. I know what I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them, here we go. I've got something whole grain that is gonna be fine that they've had before. So Mr. Mod said bananas mess Anaya's stomach up, so we don't wanna mess Anaya's stomach up. So we're gonna give them a little bit of this whole grain. I need to make some dog treats, that's what I need to do. But we'll make it happen, guys. We'll make it. Oh, I think I just, well, okay. Let's see. Nini says, oh, hold on. Imani says, I just popped in to say hello. I'm going back to sleep. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Gina. Any type. I make tons of mushroom decorations and put them around my dorm. Like with real mushrooms? That's so interesting. Okay. Super Mario. Are you streaming Saturday? No, I'm not streaming Saturday. Not streaming Saturday. We're trying to get stuff done in the middle of the week. Come on out, guys. Come on out. I know you're by the door. Wait. What? Hey, man. He just stole it from my hand. That's not very good behavior. Hold on, we gotta come over here so they can see you. Very good. Just sit. Thank you. One for you. Sit. One for Naya Bear. Okay. Now I need you to do something. I need you to do something and concentrate, man. You look sleepy. He's a little tired. He's got sleepy eyes. No. Naya Bear. There you go. Sit. Okay, wait. No. Wait your turn. Heel. Sit. There you go. Sit. There you go. Down. Oh no, man. You're cheating, man. You cheat. You can't cheat. You can't cheat. Down. No. Oh no, why are you trying to do that? You're not being very good. That's not very good. That's not very good. You're too excited. Are you too excited? He's too excited. Here you go. One for you and one for you. All right, that's it. It's all gone. It's all gone. All right. So let's see here. I love mushrooms myself. I've never had special ones. So there's the dogs. Yep, that's Cairo and Anaya. They were ready to leave, right? All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna come back over here actually. So that's pretty much it, guys. No fake, but I make figures out of clay. Also, I make hats, lamps, outfits, designs. I even make a mushroom hat. Wow! Give Cairo a sock. He did. Speaking of socks, I was folding laundry, and they want to see you. And I was folding laundry, and Cairo was in the room, and he was very quiet. He very quietly left. And I came in and he stole my friggin' sock. So yeah, so he's still a sock stealer. Thank you, have a great night, Christina and Mr. Mod. Speak of socks, I hate them. You hate socks? Oh my gosh. All right guys, I'm heading out of here. I think that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions real quick on any of this stuff in the carousel. I know we kind of mixed it up tonight. We did scuba and coffee and all these different gadgets and stuff like that, but I think it was fun, something different. So I will see you guys next week on Monday. So I hope you guys have a good weekend.